Good morning. We're gonna try to stop some of the oversteer. There's no death wobble. Hoping I'm catching it early enough. But it seems like there's a delayed response when you're steering. So what we're gonna work on is I'm gonna go ahead and replace my drag link, that end joint, the coupler, and the actual link on the other end. And then just behind that is the track bar right here. We're going to take it out and replace the bushings on each end. Everything else seems really tight. Those aren't bad. See if I can get it focused on this end. So right there, we'll take that bolt and nut out, take the whole track bar out, replace the bushings, then take the drag link loose from the pitman arm here. Again, replace that end. That coupler and the complete other end. We'll take the complete drag link assembly loose, match the new parts up to the same length, and that will get us close, so when we take it to have an alignment, it shouldn't be too far off. Hopefully this angle will catch most of it. We're going to remove the drag link first. On this end, it blocks the bolt for the track bar. Get it out of the way, and we should have easy access to the track bar. Remove your cotter pin. I believe the track bar is the main culprit, the bushings, and I believe that the drag link isn't too bad. Cotter pin. But parts aren't that expensive for a little peace of mind. Second cotter pin, and I believe we're going to need a, not for this one, for the other one I need another wrench. The nut from the back side of the pitman arm, and for that one I'll need a little bigger wrench. More than a tap, but that's okay. First one. This side does not have a nut on the back. It's got a tab nut, I believe they call it. Right there, you can see the arm of it. So it will spin up and catch the frame or the spring mount. Wasn't expecting that. Let's see what other options we have. I have little faith that this method will work, since the impact didn't. Let's get a little leverage on it. Yeah, there we go. Trying to move. See if we have any luck with this now. Look. We'll leave that in slightly for now. Let's see if we can tackle this one. Not sure if there's room for this impact. This one does have a nut on the back. They are 15/16. There's the nut. Bolt washer on each side. It just seems like, especially at highway speeds, there's a little oversteer, or it's not as responsive as it should be. Does anybody know who makes this little drop kit? I believe the factory mount, the track bar mounts up here, but with the lift kit, they've lowered this along with the sway bar. I've been struggling trying to find a place to get in here and get this down. What am I not doing? The other side's good and loose. What am I not doing right? There we go. Get it on the bench. Look at these bushings. All right, see the deterioration of these bushings? I'm glad we're going ahead and changing these. There's the new drag link. This went with Moo on everything. I'll post a picture of all the part numbers. That'll be 2 bushings, the connector sleeve, and both drag link ends. And then we compare that to the new ones. That's probably the best of all, and you can still see the cracking. All right, guys, I wasn't able to get the video of the press, but you can see the new one installed. They just kind of center up on the actual rod, and then we'll just get it back in position. There you go. That's what it is. Now you just got to figure how to get it in position by feel. You definitely cannot see it. Now off camera, I went ahead and matched the new drag link assembly up to the old one. Take that nut off. My steering wheel was, quarter of an inch maybe out of alignment. So this is a good opportunity to get that line back up as well. We can shorten this just to here. Get our castle nut started on this side. And the other side. Yeah, we're a little off. So as we adjust that sleeve, you'll see this wheel straighten up. I'll turn it just a little bit and come in and see if I'm going the right way. Okay, I'm gonna go a little more. That's pretty good. We'll go another 1/8 of a turn. What I'll do is rotate that collar. That's probably perfect. Make sure you put your clamps and pinch bolts back on. There we go. It's all the way on the collar, all the way on the collar. Now all we'll need to do is get a socket wrench. 9/16 and a 5/8. That's fine. Looking to get the impact on this, but I don't believe it's gonna work. I don't believe she's gonna fit. When I first got this truck, I was driving and about a 15-mile trip, and I noticed my steering wheel kept getting further and further off center. So I pulled over and looked, and one of these pinch bolts was completely missing. So if this comes loose, you have no steering, you have nothing controlling your wheels. So I'm a little cautious when it comes to making sure these are tight enough. Guys, we're gonna give that a whirl.